Morning guys, welcome back. We are putting up one steel matting fence here in our garden, and we had to adjust it because the we follow the hollow block, um what do you call this, um the base for the post, and Ed admitted it that it's not a square. It's not as square as he thought. So we follow it with the post, and so now we had to adjust the steel matting because of it. But it's okay. It's doesn't have to be uh, really perfect, as long as we can put the steel matting to prevent the goats and the other animals from coming in the garden and eat the plants. So Mark is stuck welding it now. Put up, and then he's gonna put that metal piece on top to make it sturdy. What it will look like. That's first panel is done. Almost done. Just have to attach that piece on top. Mike is trying to put another piece of steel matting there in the garden area. I don't want to go out. It's hot. Out because aside from it's hot, I'm crocheting. I'm trying to finish my project. The dogs are... I gave Iris, Chunky, and Sadie a bath because they have a vaccine appointment tomorrow. So let's go back to my crochet project. It's this one. I'm finished with the first panel. So this is the second one. It's gonna be a mesh summer top. That's what it said. So we'll see. So I'm checking on my husband right now, and he said that the steel matting is not exactly 8 feet in width. So, and we measure the post at 8 feet in between. So he had to make some adjustments for it to be at that other post so he can weld it. But I told him after that he can stop because I heard some thunder already, so we can pack it and call it a day. Then I have to prime all that and then paint after. Hi guys. So we were supposed to come and get the vaccine for the dogs, but when we get to the clinic, the vet was not there. So the assistant was like, if you wanna just come back once the doctor is here, but we're not that close to the vet, so we're just gonna do it tomorrow. And so I just came back here, and I'm almost done. Ta-da! This is the finishing touches on the top. This. So I just need to put it on the sleeve, the end sleeve, the sleeve part of the top, and then trim all of the extra yarns. Mark is outside. He's continue to put trying to put the steel matting. So he had to adjust in the previous video. I think it was yesterday that I said that the steel matting is a little off, even though we measured the pipe at 8 feet, because it's supposed to be 8 feet, the steel matting. It's supposed to be 8 feet in width, but I don't know if it's the standard one that we bought. That's why it was not 8 feet, and it doesn't look good even if you do a little adjustment on it, like, so he had to move the pipe closer, so it's not gonna be like a square. Then when he moved that pipe, then he had to adjust all the rest of it eventually. That's what's gonna happen. But we'll go out there later and check on him. So I'm gonna try it on, and let's all see what it looks like. So this is what it looks like. So if you're like wearing a skin tone, what do you call that? Like a tank top or a tube top, it'll be good. But this is what it looks like. It actually fit. So that's really nice. This is the detail. This part. So yeah. So what it looks like. We'll go back outside to check on the garden area. Hi guys, Mark is um, putting all the steel matting up, like tying it using a tire wire before he weld it, just so you can see what it will look like once he welded. Because like I mentioned, the steel matting is not square, or what do you call that? The size is not the same. So he want to make sure that it'll fit from this pipe to the other pipe. So, but it looks like this one. He said the other one is like longer than 8 feet. I think it's this one. So after he weld all of this, then I can prime and paint it because it's gonna rust if I don't do that. As you can see, it's cheap, so you know. So that's what it looks like. He just try and do it as much as possible when it's not this hot. But right now he's working in the sun and it's just warm. Yes, I'm the one complaining, not the foreigner, okay? It's me, the Filipino, the one complaining. The AC is on, so I'm gonna go back inside. But he's almost done. How about the gate? How are we gonna do it?
I need another piece.
So we need to buy extra steel matting. Okay. So, yeah, extra steel matting and then he's gonna do it. But that's the latest. We order a push mower on Shopee and it's here. So Mike's putting it together. We will test it, or he will. See how it, how's the quality. He's gonna test it out here in the front because we have a lot of tall weeds. So let's go. It's cutting the grass. So he's trying to cut the grasses around the trees here by the driveway. So at least it looks good. And this part I think is done. That part right there. It's still quite a bit to do here, but it's getting done. So this one, we thought this mahogany is dead, or maybe this one right here. I'm not really sure. But now that the grass is trimmed, you can see that there's some trees or leaves actually growing. So it's still alive. But he's cruising along. So this mahogany is also alive because it got burned on the top. You can see there's still a burnt, but that's still alive because there's some new leaves coming out of the bottom. And there's another one in there that's the same, doesn't have the leaves on top, so I'm not sure if that's one still alive because of all the grass that's tall grass around it. So we'll find out once he finish mowing on that, around that tree, and then we can end this vlog. So that one's also still alive. But yeah, it's not as bad. It's warm, but it's not as hot as it was because it's already 5 o'clock. But yeah, we finally received our push mower from Shopee. And so we're gonna end this vlog here and we'll see you again on the next one. Make sure to subscribe. Bye bye.